It is finally time to harvest our potatoes. We've got 3 beds of potatoes and we planted 1 kilo in each bed. So 3 kilos of seed potatoes in total, and I'm excited to see how many we get across the 3 beds. Okay, so when the potatoes are like this, you can harvest them. They have flowered, they've grown tubers underneath. Usually when people wait for the potatoes to die back completely, that's just so that they store longer. The potatoes probably won't really get that much bigger, and we are set for a big week of rain. So if I leave them in there, a lot of the potatoes that are in here are going to sprout underground. Because we're going to be going through our potatoes, we don't necessarily need to store them for 12 months. We'll definitely go through this lot a lot sooner than that. So let's go.
It's have a great day.
At this point, Gail decided that she wanted to be heavily featured in this video.
Oh yeah! You see that it's a bit together, but I got it. Alright, we're gonna wash it when it's dinner. Big potato. It's at this size. While we a little bit show around. Well, we finish over there.
We won't.
Finish over here.
Still not.
And have a look. There is a lot of potatoes.
This one looks like a duck.
This one looks like a duck, eh?
Show me. What are those?
Watermelon. Whoa, it's growing.
We have watermelons.
Yeah, we have watermelons.
Oh.
They're a purple, and they're still purple, but this one is like blue to me.
What does Mummy use these for?
Cup of tea. Oh, look at this wonderful one. What are they called, Mum?
They are called blue cornflower.
Blue corn flower coming into the way. Not funny. Amazing. Put these little guys in.
These garlics were harvested a few weeks ago. They've been sitting here in our shed curing on this table that my husband welded up. So I'm going to chop the tops off of them and probably leave them in here to just cure even further. Okay, so I chopped the tops off. Some of them are still a little bit green inside, so I've left them to sort of hang upside down, and I've just chopped the roots off as well. So they'll stay there curing for a week or 2 more, and then they should be right to bring inside.
Okay, so this is everything that we harvested. I woke up at 5:30 in the morning to start harvesting those potatoes. I harvested a lot of herbs, some flowers, beans, chilies, corn, and some cucumber. The rest of this video, I'm going to show you what I did to preserve them. Out of the 3 kilos of potatoes that we planted, we harvested 20 kilos. To cure the potatoes, I'm just going to put them on this rack that we have in our spare room. It's better if it's a wire mesh rack, but we don't have that, so I've just got them sitting on this flat board. Put them in a single layer, away from sunlight. We do have quite a dark curtain in this room. When the light's off, we keep the window open in this room for circulation as well. You don't need to cure potatoes to eat them, but you do need to cure them to store them. So if that's your purpose, then you're going to want to cure them for about 2 weeks. The sage is quite thick, so I didn't put them in the dehydrator. I just tied them to string and hung them on the wall. My other herbs I've got in the dehydrator, and my marigolds I actually sewed together on this string to hang to dry. I don't really like how they dry in the dehydrator. Okay, so next is our homegrown pickling cucumbers. I've put them in a pickle brine in these weck jars, and I'm just putting them into a hot water bath canner. They are hot jars. I've put them in this hot water bath canner for 10 minutes so that they can store and preserve on the shelf. I also added dill seed that we grew from our own dill. It went to flower. I've put dill flowers in here in the bottom of the jars before I put the cucumbers, and then I've also added the dill seed that we've saved from our plants as well. Thanks so much for spending Sunday with me. Now enjoy some wise advice from Girl.
Mom, I got all the good ones. That's all the good ones. You gotta care for your garden, and these ones are magical.
I'm gonna help our garden grow.
You can help our page grow.